All right, man, let's get into this. 1090 Drake defends Drake that threatens to drop videos of Rick Ross confession. Ooh, correctional officer confession. Oh, shit.
He is a
Yeah, we already knew that, though.
Yeah.
Since he keep calling Champagne Poppy a white boy, he woke the real white boy up. Y'all want this video? He said he only lasted 4 months, but the paperwork says 95 to 97 with a perfect attendance. Let me know. We already know this. This is not new information.
Are we really listening to anything Ted Daddy Jake has to say?
I mean, he be right a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's the biggest snitch.
He's a snitch?
Yeah.
What?
He is. Big snitch.
So that's why he knows about the cop.
Yeah. He knows everything. He with the cops.
Yeah.
He probably on the Fed payroll.
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, just like Vlad.
I don't know.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm exposing shit right now. Let's expose it. Like,
So
these
you
guys-
trying to say
These
you trying to say
definitely.
1090 Jake a snitch?
Yeah.
And Vlad's a Fed.
Yeah,
That's
I do.
crazy.
I see him do a lot of snitch shit. Cause even this right here is snitching. That's what people don't understand. Like this is you're snitching on the snitch. Yes, you are. You're going to go look up certificates, paperwork, all of this stuff to snitch on the snitches. How about you mind your motherfucking business because you ain't in it?
I don't know. Look,
How about
But
that?
he's not telling the
I
cops,
feel
so
like
he's just
somebody
exposing
gotta
them.
expose snitches. It's
He's
a
exposing them.
snitch.
Yeah.
You can't
Snitch-
snitch on the
Snitch
snitch unless
is
it's
to
in
the
court.
cops. No.
And snitching is court shit. Not
Yeah.
exposing somebody. Exposing somebody, not snitching. Snitching is going to court.
Or telling
talking
on the
to
cops when you tell the
police.
cops.
Look,
This not police
we moving
shit.
the
He
goalposts with
exposing.
this snitching shit. Snitching is talking about something that's somebody else's shit. That's just it.
Oh, so ratting is talking to a cop.
Exposing
Ratting,
Rat-
snitching,
The
like
root of ratting comes from the mob. The root of ratting and snitching comes from the mob. That word ratting
talking
comes
to
from
the cops,
mob.
right?
Talking to the police.
Yeah, that's just exposing.
Not rumors and
right?
exposing people.
But
Yeah,
what-
that's messy
but
gay
we,
shit.
okay, well we
but
still
that's not
say that's a
snitching,
term.
though.
Like if your homie says
Pill-
like,
pill-
damn, you a snitch.
And they
If your
and
homie
they
said
would
behind
be
your
using the
back,
term wrong,
right? But you would say it. You would even say it.
I wouldn't call my man
Like
a snitch.
if,
I would-
if
nah,
he
that's
says,
fighting
like,
words.
let's say
That-
he said-
that's
let's say he
fighting
talked
words.
to a
Go
girl.
back. A
Let's
snitch
say he
is a
pillow
big
talked
word.
with a bitch about
pillow
something
talking.
about
It's
you,
pillow
right?
talking.
You
It's
gonna
pillow
say
talking,
he a
not snitching.
snitch?
Pillow talk. That's pillow talk. Or
That's pillow talking, not snitching.
Oh,
Pillow
and
talking and snitching is different.
No, see,
They
he
kinda
got down
the
with Lush
same.
because he called
They
him that.
kind of the
Nah,
same.
snitching
They
is
put
for
in
the
the same
police.
Yeah,
category.
exactly,
You
right.
can't pillow talk with the police.
Hold
Kind
on.
of on their side a little bit.
Well,
They
no,
can't
whoa,
pillow
whoa,
talk
whoa.
with the
They
police.
kinda
They
it's not. That's
same.
pillow talking.
Okay,
That's
so
still-
if she
still-
tells
you
me
still
That
say
means
it's
bitches snitch every day.
So if
when
you-
they call their homegirl and be like, bitch, X,
True.
Y, and Z, that's just pillow talking. That's not snitching.
But he's
Snitching is
posting
putting
this
somebody
shit.
in jail, talking to the police.
Yeah.
So
What
let's
happened,
say
Raina?
snitching.
What
They say if
happened?
you tell me her body count, that's not snitching. You're just telling me.
It's not
I don't
snitching.
even know
That's
her
not
body
snitching. That's
count.
No,
pillow
I'm just
I
talking.
think her
That's
body
pillow
count. I think her
talking,
body
bitch.
count is zero.
No, no,
Oh no, I know
I'm
about
just
one.
saying a
I know about
story.
one. That's
He's just
it.
giving you an analogy.
And it's
Yeah,
not
that's not
sharp.
snitchy though.
He's giving you an
It's not
analogy.
sharp.
He's giving you an analogy. He's giving you an analogy. If she
Yeah.
was to do that,
Yeah,
like,
like if
nah,
you told me,
that's not
you know,
snitching,
my
that's
homegirl's
pillow
body
talking.
count is
That's
this.
snitching.
No, it's not.
Nah,
She tells me.
I mean-
That's not snitchy, right?
That's kind of
No,
snitching.
it's not really.
Really?
That's
If you
kinda
told me
snitch.
she got
Oh,
some
that's being
cemetery
messy.
body,
Unless
That's
you're
being
specifically,
messy.
if I'm
That's
like,
being
hey,
messy.
don't
That's being
tell
messy.
specifically
Yeah,
this
that's
person.
snitching.
Yeah.
And
That's
then you do it
snitching.
anyway.
That's
That's
snitching.
snitching.
That's snitching.
Yeah, but if I-
That's snitching.
If she tells you,
That's
that-
snitching. That's
So
Don't
if you-
tell
I
the
would still
person.
call
So
it
snitching
pillow
is an
talking.
umbrella term, you know what I'm saying? And I
Hell
do
no.
feel like he does a lot of snitching. He does. Like he do. He be.
What do you think, Mikey?
We
He
can't
be
just use
snitched up.
snitching in everyday life.
Look,
Hell no.
I mean,
Snitching
what-
is the
what-
They call him
police.
a snitch.
Just use
I
snitching
can
in
see,
everyday
I
life.
see he want to know. I see he kind of want to be on
One
some white
mic.
Flacco shit. Like I see you 1090 Jake. You trying to, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you doing it the same like funny, cool way that Flacco does it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I see what you trying to do. And no shade to you. You know,
Look,
it's just a lot of
if that's snitching-
paperwork,
Look,
a
look,
lot
look,
of
look.
paperwork, a lot of all of this. It's like I don't even know if Flacco would post this right here.
Look,
I don't know if he'd post that.
when you go to jail, right?
I ain't seen him do it.
And when you go to prison, say it's like 8 niggas in this dorm already, and it's a new nigga who comes in this jail, right? They gonna ask for your paperwork. They're going to ask for it. Like
This
niggas
is
have to
different than
see your
posting
shit.
it on Instagram.
I'm just
though.
saying, it's the
You
jail
know?
equivalent. We need to see your paperwork, and we're gonna talk about it with everybody in this jail.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
same thing. It's just no
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. You're gonna come in here. We need to know your paperwork, and if you a snitch, you gotta
there's
get
a
the fuck
purpose
up
with
out
that.
of here.
There's a
You gotta get the
Same
fuck out.
shit. Getting niggas out the way.
It's not
Yeah.
really.
It's just the it's just the entertainment
Well, let me
version
tell you what
of
he's
it.
doing.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
inserted himself for clout for himself. That's it. He don't care about Rick Ross or Drake or either one of them.
but he's not-
He's like, oh, I could be the person to show some paperwork that'll break the internet. It's just involving himself for the benefit of himself. He's not friends with either Ross or Drake.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Exposing a nigga
Yeah, he's
who was
exposing.
the police. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Tell
Yeah.
me.
But we
That's
know
not-
the
look,
police.
I'm just saying.
That's not exposing.
I'm
We
just
know
saying.
we know Ross is the police.
I'm just
we know
saying.
Ross is the
Say
police.
it's like,
Ross is a
all
fake
right,
ass
Who don't
so-
know Ross was a CO?
Look, it's a
I
nigga.
didn't know
I
that.
knew that.
It's a
I didn't know
nigga.
that.
50,
snitch.
50.
You didn't know that?
If a
You didn't
nigga
know?
touch some
You didn't know
kids,
Rick Ross was a CO?
Everybody don't
What?
know.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, 50
See?
Cent. 50
This
Cent
is
put
new
it.
You
information.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Hold on. You didn't know
How
Rick
was I supposed to know
Ross.
that?
You didn't know Rick Ross like stole his name and his story
This
and all
is new
this
I didn't
shit?
hear about
information to
that.
some people.
But I didn't hear about him being a
All
cop.
his raps is about the
okay.
New
inmates.
information to some people. Some people don't know yet.
So he
The
was a
younger people
cop
have
and
no
all that
clue.
shit. He heard the
Yeah.
jail stories.
I guarantee
And
you,
then he
I
started
asked
rapping.
my
He started
Yeah, he
rapping
started
the
rapping.
stories. Yeah.
Tiko, I guarantee you, if I ask one of my little cousins right now if they know Rick Ross was the police, I'm like, who? I'm like, no, I don't fucking know.
Damn,
They gonna be like,
that's
I know he be
crazy.
a young boy and shit. They gonna be like, Rick Ross, snitch, huh? I have no fucking clue. So for the new generation, yeah, for us, we know. We 26 and up.
It is
yeah,
kind
we
of
fucking know.
bold. It is kind of bold for Ross. We doing all this, knowing he was a CO, knowing
then
he
look.
was like.
Yeah.
It is kind of a little bold. Like I think he
Crazy.
personified
And he made it
his
pop.
character so well that he became it.
Yeah, he's an actor.
So he feels
Good
like
actor.
he's so gangster. No
And the
cap.
telling business is
No,
a
but
snitch.
shout out to Ross though because I still fuck with him. No cap. Shout out to Bel Air. I fuck with
Another
y'all.
analogy, nigga. If a nigga touch some kids and you tell somebody you a snitch,
No, hell no, man. It's touching kids. You can't do that.
No, that's-
no go,
to
homie.
her,
Down
to
bad.
her,
Oh,
that's
to her,
snitching.
Is that snitching?
That's
If you tell
snitching.
somebody specific, what we said, our definition, is it our definition that we said?
This nigga touched some kids,
What
and
if
now
someone's
you
touching a
tell
cat?
you.
Hold on,
Okay,
Torching a
so-
cat.
so-
Torching
so-
a
so-
cat.
Okay, no, if we're
Six.
gonna
See,
say
come
that,
on. There you go,
if,
come on.
If we're
Now
gonna
he's
say
snitching.
that,
He touched
no,
kids.
if we're gonna
He
say
a
that,
snitch.
then if you get robbed, call the police. If someone stabs you, call the police. There's so
That's-
I
many
didn't say
different
call the
ways.
police.
That's snitching.
What
I
did
didn't
you-
say call the police.
Well,
I said
what did
tell
you-
somebody.
tell
you said
who?
tell somebody on snitching. Like you said snitching. If you tell somebody, well, wasn't that your analogy?
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
pillow talking. If
so-
somebody tells
so if you
somebody,
tell-
exactly. You're thinking
If-
about pillow talk.
we
That's what you
said.
said.
She said if you tell somebody specific that I told you not to tell, that's
So if somebody tells
snitching,
you,
and
don't
that's it.
tell the
You
that
heard
this
what I
nigga
so-and-so
touched
said.
that
me.
I've been-
That
I
so and so
said-
touched me.
I said-
and
I
you
s-
tell she a snitch.
Kind of.
What?
But it's
Come on,
okay.
Chico. What?
I mean,
Nah.
She's standing on business.
Listen.
You standing on getting touched
Listen.
business.
No, that's
Anybody-
fucked up. Yeah.
If it's not really
That's
your
really
business to
fucked up.
tell,
Cute.
it's kind of under
Thank
umbrella
you.
term of snitching. But if someone's touching kids, you should still snitch.
I don't think it's snitching. If you,
That's not snitching,
I think
it's just you don't touch
pillow
kids, that's
talking
it.
and speaking
Yeah.
rumors. All I'm trying to say
Pillow
is
talking,
snitching is
snitching,
pillow
being
talking and
messy.
snitching is different. A nigga don't die necessarily. You can die from pillow talking, but you're not on paperwork for pillow talking. You can pillow talk to anybody. Snitching is,
Yeah.
is police shit.
Telling
That's
the
all
cops,
I'm saying.
fool.
Snitching is telling the cops.
Straight
you
telling
can
the
pillow
cops. That's
talk
a
and
wrap.
rumor all day. My mama not a snitch because she call her homegirls
In hip hop terms.
and talk
In
hard.
hip-hop
You see what I'm
terms.
saying?
In hip-hop
She
terms.
just
In
that's what people
hip-hop
do. She just
terms.
rumors, talking.
In hip hop terms,
But
because I know
snitching, it's
if
different.
if I said some shit that you didn't want me to a nigga to know, and if I said you're gonna call me a snitch, so I
gonna
guess
call
it's
you
just
a-
like
Well,
I
you
guess
better
it's
rap.
just
I
You
wouldn't
read
call
it,
you
huh?
snitch, but I would be like, why the fuck would you do that?
you would
Like,
call
I'll
me a
call you a
snitch.
pillow talker.
You would
Calling
call me
a
a
nigga
snitch.
Would I?
snitch is
You would.
Nah, you wouldn't. What do you?
saying snitch
Yes,
is
you would.
different.
Yeah, that's like.
Calling niggas snitches fight words.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like girls would be
That
like,
can
would be
the
like,
minute
that can
the
even
police are involved
you
is
can
when
lose
I
your
say
life.
snitch.
That's why I'm gonna
Calling
call you a
someone
snitch.
Yeah.
You call the police on me, yo, snitch ass nigga. But if you tell my bitch something, I'm not gonna call you a snitch. I'm like,
you
oh,
gonna
you
call
old
her?
pillow
You a
talking
weirdo,
hoe ass nigga.
like-
You
People-
a pillow talking ass nigga. You feel me? You a tender dick pillow talking ass.
Well, now
I'm
I
not
know
gonna
I
call you
can't
a
tell
snitch.
you nothing type shit.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
call
you just know.
snitch.
all these niggas.
Lesson
Snitch
learned.
is police shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You didn't put a nigga in jail. Oh, you a snitch.
If you did some
Has he
paperwork
has he
shit.
put anybody in jail?
Paperwork
Probably.
shit.
Jake,
You
that
snitch.
guy Jake, whatever his name is. Has he
Probably.
put anybody in
Not
jail?
that
Probably.
I know of.
No.
What's your problem with 1090?
Yeah, what's
I don't
up?
got no problem.
Did he not
you
pay?
do.
Did he not pay
You
you?
on his ass.
He did not
As
pay.
you
He
see-
finessed you.
No. I just keep it real because as you see, like I even called Vlad on his shit. Like I just see certain things people do in their agendas that they're pushing with a lot of shit. Like I don't see 1090 for other things that like I guess in the way that he's being brought up right now. So it's just like I just see kind of some agendas being pushed with it, and maybe in a different way that y'all see it. You know what I'm
being
saying?
a prison nigga, paperwork your thing. He a prison nigga. He been to the pen.
But he always pulling up paperwork on
He's
everybody.
always been to the pen since he's did it.
No, I'm talking about 1090 Jake.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He's a prison nigga.
He's a prison nigga?
Yes, 1090 Jake
I don't know
has been to the
nothing
pen.
about him.
That's what I'm.
So he.
She saying all this shit. She didn't know nothing about this nigga. I don't know him either.
telling you,
but
he
I'm
left you a red.
telling
That's
you.
what it is. He left you a red.
You
He
heard what I
been to
said. I
prison.
only see him in this light, so I can't say I know
But
nothing
it
about
started
him.
because he started from doing a podcast called 23 and 1 a prison podcast. Where they
So
talk
he
prison
got
politics.
out and became a
Yes.
reformed,
A
and now he
prison
working
nigga.
with
So
the
he do
police.
No, that's
so
not the police.
okay.
How's he working with the
All
police?
this
What?
It's prison politics shit. He just got out of prison and kept his prison politics shit. I don't see him working with no police. Exposing a snitch, not working with the police. Helping somebody go to jail is working with the police. This not helping nobody go to jail.
He's actually looking
exposing
out.
Thank you.
He's looking out.
He's looking out.
Yeah,
for
he's
niggas
looking
who
out.
do
Ain't gonna fuck with him, dog.
around you, and you was the police.
Don't do it.
Wait,
Friend of Ross.
Exposing is a better word.
So what is
Yeah,
1090
exposing.
J?
That's
it.
He's
Exposing.
an exposure.
Yeah.
That's all
Exposure.
he is.
Yeah.
You can't do no
Snitch.
lines in front of him.
That's just his. And
A
it's
snitch
like,
is getting niggas sent to jail.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all he is.
Talking
Yeah,
to the cops.
That's
An
that.
exposer.
Does he do anything else?
That's
Besides
it.
went to
That's a
prison
whole
and
lane.
exposed niggas now?
That's a whole lane.
Damn, that's the lanes now?
No. Let me not do
do
that.
something else.
Let me not do
Like,
that.
is that the
I fuck with
only lane
1090.
now?
1090 makes
Speaking of
great
other niggas.
YouTube documentaries. He makes great YouTube documentaries. Rod Wave, St. Pete's biggest rapper under investigation. That's what he do. When you been to prison, it's like, right, me being a rapper. I'm up here, I do a podcast, I can speak on rap news. I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? 1090 Jake.
So
Been to
he
prison.
can spit on prison shit because he's been to prison.
He's been to prison. And,
For how long?
And he was in prison for a while.
How long?
And I don't know.
Let's look at it.
I just know he was in prison
How
for
long?
some years.
How
His
long?
life,
How
too.
long? Because we're
Growing
putting,
up, he was
we're
in
making
prison.
him an expertise.
So,
Now,
I'm just
and
saying,
now
when
let's
you been
just see.
somewhere, you got experience.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
come on.
Okay.
And you're calling him a
nigga
snitch?
can talk about some
Damn,
fucking prison
that's a big word, calling him a
That's
snitch.
fine.
That's
fine.
not like he just woke up one day and said, I'm exposing snitches. He went to jail, you feel me, did his thing, and he got out talking about
What'd he get
jail
busted for?
podcasts, and then he maneuvered into more jail shit. Under investigation, TTE, the podcaster who destroyed his car.
He faced 10 years. It was 36 months.
How many years is 36
But
months?
he still got busted, though.
Say the years.
Hold on. Let me get it off.
How many years?
Let
is
me get it
36 months?
off. That
3 years.
He did 3 years, fool.
That's way longer than any of
no,
us did.
no. Actually, nah.
Way longer than any of us
Yeah,
did.
come on.
3
yeah.
years.
3 years.
3 years still is not.
3 years
does
a
not
long
make you
time.
expert.
Yeah, it do.
expert
Yeah, it
on
do.
prison.
Yeah,
No,
you
it
know
don't.
3 years-
My
you
niggas
know
been-
a weekend-
I know my partner been in there
Dude.
10 years.
And that's
No.
just prison. I guarantee
When
that
you're
was the first
busted-
time he went to jail.
When you're
I
busted,
guarantee
like,
that was the first time he went to jail. You just don't go to prison immediately. You go to juvenile hall. I've been to juvenile
You might,
hall.
well, you
I've
might
been to
fuck up
camps,
and
I've
go to
been
prison
county.
immediately.
Nah, he
Because
was
my
a white
little
boy who
brother,
was
my little brother
gangbanging.
went to prison immediately.
Yeah, so he went to like juvenile hall.
Thank you. He been in jail his whole life. We're not gonna do that.
But what you gotta
a nigga
under-
who been going to jail his whole life, a nigga who been doing shit his whole life,
Juvenile
he can
hall
tell
is
you
not
about
jail, though.
Yeah, it is.
No,
you
it's
ain't never
not.
been.
I have.
That, and
Yes,
that's
I
women.
have.
Women's juvenile hall is completely different than men's juvenile hall. I saw a nigga die in that bitch.
Oh, shit.
Fuck is you talking about? I saw a nigga die.
I mean,
in the
it's
hall.
jail.
You just said it wasn't.
I'm saying you're in a detention
She just
center.
said it wasn't.
You're
Though.
in,
Now
you're
it's
in-
jail.
You're in some type
Did your
of, you're,
friend
you're,
not
I
just
mean,
say it
that's
wasn't
not,
jail?
That's not crazy
Yeah, I
that
heard
niggas
it.
dying.
You just said it wasn't jail though. So I just corrected you.
It's
and now
not,
it's jail.
it's not enough for street cred.
How? A nigga
Juvenile
died.
hall. You seen a nigga die in street cred?
In jail, a nigga died.
Seen a nigga die in street.
I didn't
it's
say
street,
that.
It's street cred.
So if you're in jail and you're right next
I'm
to a
saying
nigga
so
who
you
died,
you're not. But that's not involved. You're not the one dying.
so
That's
you're
not
not
your brother
involved in.
dying?
So that wasn't what I said. My whole point was you said juvenile hall isn't real jail. Seeing a nigga die in a cage is real jail. What are you talking about right now?
You can see a nigga die on the street.
I'm not talking about the street.
Or not. I'm saying what
And
you
if
mean.
you do,
Hold
you
on.
have some
You can see
street
a
knowledge.
nigga die right next to
If
you
you
in the
see a
house.
nigga die right next to you, you got
We
some
can
knowledge
see-
about
We
death.
can see niggas die. You
And
see
you will
niggas
have
die
some
every
knowledge
day,
about
B.
death.
Niggas die every day, B.
And
in
you will
out of
have
jail.
knowledge about death.
In and out of jail.
Mikey, you ever seen a nigga die?
Niggas die every day, B.
have you, Mikey?
Yes.
No,
Look at that.
where,
Look
Mikey?
at that. Oh.
Oh, car
Car
accident.
accident. I'm talking about some street
okay.
shit.
No, that's death. We talking about, no, we said you seen a
Watching
nigga
a
die.
nigga get stabbed in a cell
We're
in a
saying,
car
we're
accident
talking
is
about
not
it.
the
No, we're
same
not.
thing.
We ain't gonna play. We
That's
said
not the
seen a
same
nigga
thing.
die.
No, hey, Joe's vicious.
Mikey
Jail,
seen a
jail
nigga
from
die in
jail
a
to
car
jail, no
accident.
matter what it is. It's
Yeah.
vicious.
Nah.
Regardless
We
what
gotta-
it was.
We gotta
What age
stand
you
on
went to jail?
business. We gotta
Early
stand on
18.
business. Niggas
He was
die
18.
every day, B.
2005, I remember.
In and out of jail. Don't make you a gangster because you seen a nigga die.
Nobody said you had to be a gangster because you seen a nigga die.
That's what we were talking about.
No, it wasn't. You said
We
juvenile hall
said
wasn't real
1090
jail.
Jake.
You said
It's a-
juvenile hall
no,
wasn't real
we said
jail.
1090 Jake.
You said juvenile hall
is
wasn't
able
real
to
jail.
talk
Did you
about
not?
this jail prison shit. That's
Did she
what we
not say
talked
juvenile hall
about.
wasn't real jail?
I did say
heard
that.
it, yeah.
Right. And then I said a nigga died, and you said, well, it's jail. Which one is it?
It's
No,
not
but you
jail.
want
It's
to argue
not
just to
jail.
argue.
It's a different
Because I've
type
been
of
in
Nah, it's not
both.
jail.
I ain't gonna lie, no, I can
Nah, it's
speak
not
on it.
jail.
I can speak on it because I've been in both.
Nah, it's not jail.
You been busted?
I've been in both.
So have I.
How long? How long you been
So
busted
have I.
for?
I have been in both.
You've been
long?
in
For how
women's
long?
jail.
For how long you been busted?
6
Women's
weeks.
jail's bad
6 weeks.
too.
And
I
you're
was in there for
clowning
6
on 3
weeks.
years.
I'm not clowning.
Yes.
I did not clown him.
No, but
I
six,
said
it's dog
that
years in
it
there.
seems like he's always snitching on the snitches.
6 weeks. Oh my
That's
God.
not a
Grab the
clown.
pearl.
Me having that.
6 weeks.
That's my response to it. A nigga snitching on the snitches. I didn't call him a clown. I ain't say that he's
You called him a
weak.
snitch.
I
You called him a
said-
snitch.
That's past all that.
I said he snitches on the
He's
snitches.
exposing.
He's exposing
I said he
snitches.
snitches
That's
on
not
the
But he didn't
snitches.
tell no one. He didn't put no one in jail.
I
He
said
didn't.
he
Facts.
snitches
He
on the
didn't
Yeah,
put
you know what?
snitches.
He's not talking to the cops.
I said he
That's not a
snitches on the
snitch.
snitches. That was
That's
my
not a
one.
snitch.
You said he
term.
works with the cops.
It's not a snitch.
Why'd you
He
say that?
might. He might. You don't know who works with cops and who don't. You be
not a
surprised.
snitch.
You be surprised.
You haven't
Why
seen
you
that
think
though.
you laugh?
I'm
That's
just
pure
saying-
speculation.
I'm not saying he
We
worked
talk
with
about
him,
what
and I'm
we've
not
seen.
saying he don't.
Pure speculation.
I don't know. I
Pure
don't
speculation
know.
from what we've seen. He don't talk to police. I'm just saying.
What'd you
No
get
cap.
busted for? 6 weeks for what?
6 weeks. She had a ticket or something.
Jaywalking
Well,
ticket.
I ain't gonna lie.
She had
I
a
didn't
jaywalking
wanna talk
ticket.
about
She had a
That shit,
ticket.
that shit traumatizing.
No
No
cap.
cap.
So
So
you
it's
gotta
like
that bitch.
Even a
being
week
in
in
jail
there.
is
I was in jail for a
traumatizing
year.
as fuck. 3 years, 6
Whatever.
weeks,
No,
couple
even
months.
a week.
year
It's like
before.
dog years in there.
It's
that shit felt
traumatizing.
like
I don't even
yeah,
want to talk
exactly.
about that shit because they have.
Nigga.
I thought I was.
Damn.
I thought I was about to die in that hole.
One
No
mic.
cap. So
Until
it
you
is.
miss a
it's
Christmas,
scary.
a New Year's,
I
your
did.
birthday, everything in that bitch a
Christmas,
whole
New
year.
Year's, and my mother's
was your whole 6
marriage, and
weeks.
my mother's remarried
6
to the
weeks.
stepdad that she's married to this day.
6 weeks, not shit.
To this day, I was in there from
6 weeks, not shit.
I was in there from December 2nd
She said 3 years,
to
not shit?
January 16th.
6 weeks.
And at the end of the day,
That's like a
shit was-
vacation.
I miss
Hey,
Christmas.
that's a vacation.
No, you just said until you miss
A 6
Christmas. I
week
miss
vacation.
Christmas.
A 6
I
week
miss
vacation.
New
You
Year's.
missed my
and
birthday,
my
homie.
mother's
A vacay.
wedding.
A
I
vacay.
missed all three in
You
them
had a cool
6
little
weeks.
vacay, 6 week
Not that
vacay.
Now you just said you
6
until you
week
miss
vacay.
Christmas.
A 6 week
Until you miss
vacay.
New Year's.
That's a cool little
And I
vacation.
said, hey, hold on, I gotta
Cool
tell you,
little
I was
vacation.
in there.
That's a
I
cool
was in
vacation.
there Christmas,
'Cause
New
you
Year's,
went the day before.
and my mother's
'Cause you went
wedding
to jail
to
week
the nigga
before.
she's still married
Because you
to
went
to
to
this
jail a week
day.
before. You went to jail a week before. Yeah, you missed it
No,
all.
what you mean?
6
A
weeks.
week.
You went to jail a week before all that happened. 6 weeks.
No. I went to jail 3 weeks before it happened.
Exactly.
3 weeks before it
You
happened.
didn't
So
have
it was
Christmas
like
early. I'm
I
only
missed
doing
it.
that because she said his 3 years
and
wasn't
my
shit.
parents, I ain't gonna lie, real talk.
Prison
Hold on,
3
let me
years?
talk about. Let me
Cool,
talk.
yeah,
Since you want to ask me, I actually want to talk about my jail story. And my parents wanted to bail me out. You know, because it was right before Christmas, and I knew I'd have to go back in jail, and I wasn't even prepared to go back out and then go back in. So I told them, go ahead, leave me, and stayed up in there. And that shit was wild. 18?
Damn, so that's like 30
You
years
know what
ago.
I'm saying? Like, you said 3 years ago.
No, how long ago was that?
30 years ago.
10 years ago. Come on, you know
Alright.
black don't crack. I look
That's
14. I look about 14, so you know black don't crack. We can't say that about that. They don't even know my age on this show, but no, that was about 10 years ago. And that shit was tough. And I did miss Christmas, and I did miss New Year's, and I did miss my mom's wedding. And it was fucked up. So, you know, okay, Jake was in there. You know, so I guess that feels like he can speak on it, and I guess he's entitled to, you know what I'm
He's
saying,
not a
in his
snitch, right?
own mind, because that's his reality. I just talked about what I see with him. It's just always like this kind of negative, in my opinion, or just, you know, just hopping in the cloud of it, you know what I'm saying, like all the time. But it's just not even in a way that's like interesting to me. But someone else who like y'all will find it interesting. So that's just the two different
Well, she
things.
didn't know about Ross being a CO. So that's good.